Now, folks, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh. He's stuffed with fluffies. What is Winnie the Pooh stuffed with? Fluffies. I insist on giving you a fun one here to end this one. Stuffed with fluffies. I kid you not, every word divides by 3, containing so many letters it divides by 3, it's ridiculous. With fluffies is exactly 12 times 12 in 12 letters. No joke. So here, if you want to be mathematically succinct in a beautiful way, what is Winnie the Pooh stuffed with? With fluffies equals 12 times 12 in 12 letters. And then stuffed is our famous 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So altogether, stuffed with fluffies adds perfectly to the famous 225, which is the full birth name of the Queen, which is 15 times 15. And 15 is king for number 3. Done. So that's Winnie the Pooh. He's stuffed with fluffies. And so are many teddy bears all over this universe. What was teddy bear by way of review was 84. It equals the same value as fluffies. Teddy bear equals fluffies by Divine Ordinance. So a teddy bear stuffed with fluffies will push you up to 309, which is 3 times 103, pure threes, and 103, if you can believe it, is the 27th prime exactly, which is, of course, 3 cubed. 3 times 3 times 3. So a teddy bear stuffed with fluffies is 3 times the 27th prime, 3 times 3 times 3. There you go. And like I said, stuffed with fluffies, period, is 15 times 15, the full birth name of the Queen. It's also the value of the current year when you speak it in your mouth. 2015 in letters adds to this number by Divine Ordinance. And of course, when you write the date in the 3 parts, like the 15th day of the 12th month, 15, you're just writing the 15 for 2015. But when you speak it in full, it adds perfectly by Divine Ordinance to 15 times 15. And I don't so stuffed with fluffies. It's fun to say. By the way, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious has a gorgeous 360 in it, which you can do for Homer. The Sherman Brothers were the authors of many of the Disney songs. Every word divides by 3. The Sherman Brothers. Winnie the Pooh. And so, folks, once you know that Pooh equals love, and that God is sovereign over all this, and God is love, the song becomes a lot more meaningful and a lot more hilarious to you. Every time I say the word Pooh, remember that I'm saying love by God's ordinance. Winnie the Pooh, Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh. I'm literally saying, Winnie the love, love, Winnie the love, love. And then the next word in the song actually is love. It's like, lovely little something all stuffed with fluffies, Winnie the Pooh, love, Winnie the Pooh, love, silly little Billy old bear. Okay. This is a revelation. He's an old bear, but he's also a young bear. Old and young have the same offset. So an old bear is very obviously linked there. Or a young bear. I would stack it like this, but same deal. Old bear, young bear, 3s. 33 plus 24, 57. 27 plus 36, 63. 84, 108. Wow, a young bear is love plus love, exactly. Here's your love, O-U-R. Here's your 27, half love. Here's another half love. A young bear adds to love plus love in 9 letters. And remember, the story of the true Winnie is that it was a real bear, and a very young bear indeed. That's the true Winnie. And read the book for the whole story. So, there you go. It's amazing the kind of gems you have come to your brain just by singing these jingles. Winnie the Pooh, love. And Winnie equals Jesus, okay? That's how Jesus takes the glory for Winnie. Winnie the Pooh. Basically, literally, you're saying, Jesus the love, love. Jesus the love, love. Everything is from Jesus in love. Yeah, Jesus made it all. Yeah, Jesus made it all. Yeah, Jesus is the maker of it all. There you go. That's the true underlying truth of everything, okay? So, that's why my keyboard is stamped with Jesus, because it's called legitimate. This is what you call legitimate equipment. It's fully legitimate. It's stamped with a proper name on it, okay? This is what you call a side shot. Okay. A side shot. Remember when you say cheese, say equals cheese equals 45 by Divine Ordinance. But this is what you call a side shot. A side shot. And I insist on doing, how's my, or it's also what you call a profile. Profile divides by 3, very obviously. In fact, I have to prove something to you right now. This is what you call a profile, but it's also, Winnie the Pooh is pro-life. This is a profile of a pro-life Pooh. Watch this. In case you're wondering what God's stance is on abortion, I'll prove it mathematically to you right now by spelling pro-life and profile side by side, and you will notice that all the letters in the center divide by 3. And the bookends knit together to make 21, a 7-fold set of 3s, in 6 strokes for a P and an E. Done. I've just proven mathematically that Jehovah God is pro-life. What does all this come to? Find love and pro-life. There's half a love, flanked and half a love, flanked and half a love. Pro-life equals 27 plus 27 plus 27. Done. I've just proven mathematically that the Triune God is 3 persons and that he's pro-life, which is to say God is anti-abortion. Whoa, that's a good gem. I didn't get that one. So anti-abortion divides by 3. Do you see the gold we get just from a single profile of Pooh? Who equals love? Staring at this picture, I'm just getting miracles from the universe. So watch this. Anti-abortion. Now, put the famous letters. God is in front. God is equals love. Well, pro-life was half love plus half love plus half love, love plus half love. So God is pro-life is love plus half love, proven mathematically. God is also anti-abortion. We're going to prove it mathematically. Okay. Let's do it horizontally first, and I might stack them. But look at the love you find in anti-abortion. I'm just going to shoot the ones that I see first, that I'm familiar with. TNT equals love. That bumps off some nice high-value letters. And then let's shoot for, let's see, what should we do next? Well, an I and an R is a half a love. So we got a half a love. We'll check there. And then let's just get the grand total. We got a bunch of 15s. 15, 15, 15, that's 45 plus 9. There's another love de facto. So we found another love composed of 15, 15, 15 plus the 9 plus 3. Wow. So it's love plus half a love. Anti-abortion is love plus half a love plus 3. That is too loaded for the Triune God. Pure 3s. So literally that's love plus 30. Doesn't get any better than that. And then so God is anti-abortion, is therefore triple love plus 30. Did you get that? So amazingly, and then God is pro-life is love plus half love. 27. Okay. So what do these values actually come to? This is oh wait, first this part. This is 138. When you add the 54, it becomes the very famous 192, which is 8 times 888. Very famous. And then this is the famous 135, which is pure 3s. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 prime. I mean, these numbers are so gorgeous and so famous, it's not even funny. So God is pro-life. God is anti-abortion. And that's stunning. Stunning. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, he is. Wow, all that from the old profile. Okay, so if you're pro-life, you will, I mean, if you're pro-life, you will produce a baby that has a face, a profile, made in the image of God. Profile. Anti-abortion. You will produce a person that has a profile. Like, come on now. Person and profile divided by 3 and all that. Okay. So that was huge. That's the first time I ever solved anti-abortion. I'd solved pro-life many times, but anti-abortion just came to us right there. And in stunning obviousness. The number of letters divides by 3. Let's push it higher. Let's go. The number of letters is 12. Divides by 3. How about the number of strokes? In anti, you've got 9 strokes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. So not quite. Oh my goodness, but the number of strokes adds perfectly to 26, which equals God. And 26 glorifies the number 3. It's a double of 13s, which glorifies 3, and it's in all factors. I've talked about that a million times. Okay, it says it equals God, enough said. So strokes, letters, 3s. Okay. Anti-abortion. Look at all the 15s. Like if you want to just shoot 15s, you've got like there's some obvious things going on here. You know, you've got the word ant. You've got anti. I mean, the word anti was meant to go together with the word abortion. Like look, you got, you know, A-T-N-I. It's like it's the same letters in like both words. Anti-abortion. Like, come on now, anti-abortion. You know, it's too obvious. So if you wanted to shoot for 15s, A-N 15, A-N 15, O 15, O 15, and then enough. You know, you can do more for homework. That was huge. So back to our side shot, which is far less. Watch this with side shot. You do perfect cross linking, like a braid. You know, down, 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 intersecting in the middle, just like stitching would be done with clothing. Okay, like cross linking. A side shot. 20, and look at the love. There's your SOT love. Then there's your another half a love right here. And then there's another 9 plus 9 on top of that. It's pure 9s and a side shot. It equals 99. Good night. In fact, good night equals 99. So, you see how much we get just from staring at a side shot? You're just like, okay. So therefore, the side shot of Piru adds to 9 times the 9th prime, which is the same value as light in Hebrew. You get the idea. Fun stuff. Okay, glory to God. That's huge. God is pro-life. God is anti-abortion. You can add the word always. Always equals pro-life. 81, 3 times 3 times 3. So God is always pro-life. Okay? And then God is always anti-abortion. That makes it love plus love plus love plus 111 exactly. It's like, now if you say God is always pro-life, that adds 81 perfectly to the love plus half a love to make it 5 loves perfectly. Watch this. Let's push it higher. God is always pro-life, and he always has been. God is the living God. Always equals 81, the same value as pro-life. That's love plus half a love. Well, what happens if you have love plus half love to here? Then you get 4 loves exactly. That's 216. God is always pro-life. It's 216, which is a triple of triple eights. Literally, to the glory of Jesus equals 8, 8. That's 3 8 by 8 grids of 8s. Full birth name of Elvis Presley, by the way, whose favorite music to sing in private was gospel music all the time. True story. Get the truth on Elvis Presley by watching the DVD He Touched Me, featuring the gospel music of Elvis Presley. It's online free at YouTube. Okay? And you'll understand that the man loved to sing worship songs more than anything else when he was in private. He loved gospel music. Okay? There you go. But that's it. So, God is always pro-life. Genius. Okay? Love plus love plus love plus love. There you go. By the way, I know this is from God. This has happened in my life because I was recommended by a doctor or some others to my mother that she should have an abortion. My mom chose not to. So I'm alive because my mother chose not to have an abortion. So how fitting that this is a part of my calling, proving this stuff mathematically. Wow. God is always pro-life. And I had a divine appointment, amazing gem, where I actually got to share this gem with a human being for the first time in living color in real life. Like, I'm doing this on camera, but I had a divine appointment with a girl at Trinity Western University, which divides by 3 in 3 words, the quintessentially Trinity, named university in Canada, here in Langley, no less, where I was born. And she was standing beside a pro-life booth. She was an advocate for pro-life, standing there beside an information booth, willing to talk to anyone who would come. And she was the first person that I got to share this pro-life gem with the 3s. And by Divine Ordinance, I'm sharing you this to the glory of God. Her name was Sarah. And God revealed to me that my first name plus her first name knits together to make perfect 3s. In the exact same way as we just did side shot, in a very obvious way. Like if you want to just go vertical alignment, like the R and the R are the only two letters that divide by 3 in the dead center. The E and A get married, and the E and A, are equal, get married to make multiples of 3. But more intimately, what you should do is you should cross-link these. The D and H get married to make 12. The K and S get married to make 30 divided by 3. The R and R in the center equal each other. Then this EA makes 6, and this EA makes 6. Derek plus Sarah, this is too obvious. This is 43. This is 47. It's an obvious combination. Adds to 90 perfectly, which is king for 3. Same number as king in Hebrew. Okay? By Divine Ordinance, that was the name of the girl who I first shared the truth with, that God is pro-life, and proved it mathematically. Okay, so that's for the glory of God. And this happened at Trinity Western University. I did the math on Trinity Western University. I'm not going to do it again now. University's triple love. Trinity Western divides by 3. Spartans, their mascot equals love plus love. Okay, I solved the entire university in detail, including the teddy bear mascot they have, whose name is Fred, divides by 3. In fact, that equals 33. It's crazy. The year it was founded divides by 3. I think it's like 1926 or something like that. You can find it for yourself, 1962 maybe. But for the glory of God, that's what happened. So, huge video. Huge video. And she was standing by what is called a pro-life booth. Well, do the math on booth. It equals 30 plus 30. And the letters that do and don't divide by 3. 60. So, pro-life booth, 81 plus 60. A triple of the 15th prime. There you go. There you go. Derek plus Sarah at the pro-life booth divides by 3. It's like sovereignty of God, glory to God.